like I said, I've made this very clear. I can't frickin' read cursive. Not well. Like, clearly I'm reading it, but I can't read it well. It's your boy, Enderman Gamer, back with another Doki Doki Literature Club video. And today, we're going to, which one was I? I think this was the one. Like the true save, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me check. I'm gonna fact check that if that was where I saved it last time, or if I saved it somewhere else. It says that that's the last place I left off. Okay! After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem first? Alright, so we're obviously gonna show it to the goat, Sayori. Ender Gamer. I really love your poems. Thanks. My poems aren't great, but okay. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Hey, I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I haven't! I literally have not. Like, genuinely. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that's it. It's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. Frick. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. Oh yeah, at one point didn't he say she was a terrible cook or something? So yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you. To you, Sayori. Holy cow. I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Ender? Will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Sure, I don't really care. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when you go home. When we go home. Really? I don't have anything to snap. Whatever. Snap! Ah! I broke my pencil! Why the frick did you do that? Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Alright. I pop off my scalpel? Oh, it's called bottles. I pop off my scalpel with that doesn't make sense. Hold on. The soft tissue area around the head that covers your skull. Bro, why can't I freaking talk? Frick! The soft tissue area around the head that covers the skull and usually grows hair. Oh. Scalp. Oh. I'm stupid. I'm freaking stupid. How did I not realize that's what that was meant to... Okay. Anyways, like the lid of a cookie jar. I pop off my scalp like the lid. That doesn't make sense. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe and put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave and discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed? Yeah, whatever. That rhymes, so I'm going with that. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all alone, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Wow, that was a good poem, but frickin' yeah, holy crap is right. That's exactly what I was thinking. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I don't know why I frickin' said that in lowercase, but okay. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Okay. I don't know why I said it like that. I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Moving on. I wonder if this is one of those times. Maybe, maybe not. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, who did I share it with next? Screw it. I'm sharing it with Monica. Get her out the way next. Hi again, Ender. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that as long as it's not going bad. I need to get water, frick. My frickin', throat is dry. I have a bit of water here, but I feel like this is the only... Hold on. Move my phone. Alright, problem solved. Let's continue. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. What voice did I do for? I don't even care anymore. I'll be honest. The only person I really have a voice for is Yuri. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. The dynamic duo. Interesting. That's exaggerating it. I was gonna add a word that's not even in what I'm reading. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time. Holy cow, why can't I frickin' read today? It takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and again too. I'm not unapproachable or anything, am I? The game, to be perfectly honest, half the time the game doesn't give me the option to talk to you. That's all I'm gonna say. I physically can't half the time. And frickin' you are probably the one in the club I know the least, I meant. It's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah? I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. That reminds me, I need to text a bunch of people. I just got reminded of that. Before I forget. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. I'm just gonna do a British accent for her because it sounds like I'm talking to myself when I read my character and then read hers. Well, or it's gonna be a terrible British accent, but well, alright. But anyway, you wanna read Bro, I can't freaking read. Why the frick did I decide to do a voice when I've been struggling to read? We're 14 minutes into the video. You want to read my poem now? I like the way that holy cow. I like the way this one turned out. So I hope you did too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, exploding, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony, yeah, of weightless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, granting waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. It's like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Of meaningless. And load me. That's pretty frickin' suspicious, Monica. Once again, she's been suspicious she's been like suspicious as hell the whole game. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I abandoned the British accent. I guess it's just the way I write. I don't even know if that's British. Does that even sound British? I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words, I can totally change the mood of the poem. Why did I forget how to do a British accent? I haven't done it in a while, and I feel like it doesn't sound the same. It sounds terrible. It's almost like magic. It doesn't even sound good. Whatever. The way I wrote the line really makes it feel like they're trying to speak. The really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's like, it's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. She knows. I called it. I freaking called it. Like, genuinely. You'll never know when you might want to change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait. Is this even a tip about Royden? Sound more Australian than anything else. What am I even talking about? What am I even talking about? That's my advice. That's my advice for the day. Yep, that's not even British. I'm not even speaking in a British accent. Thanks for listening. Thanks, screw it, frickin' Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Ender. Your skills are already improving. No, they aren't. They genuinely are not. But my lack of skills have yet to improve. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. I was about to do her voice, but because I didn't frickin' read the name. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much about if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work around your brain like a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. There's a certain interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is that the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods timidly and hands me her poem. Alright, I forgot to save my game, so I can't. Why do all of these people write in cursive? I can't frickin' read cursive. I need to, hold on. Alright. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a quick snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread and in my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon is fed will always come back for more. And well aware that the raccoon is fed and will always come back for more. That a raccoon that is fed. I had to read that like 3 times to make sense of it for some reason. Anyways, the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread. My hungry curiosity. The raccoon. What does that say? I don't know what that says. I'm just gonna skip past it because like I said, I've made this very clear. I can't frickin' read cursive. Not well. Like clearly I'm reading it, but I can't read it well. It's like frickin', it's if someone wrote in Spanish, and you could only understand like a sliver of the language. Like you understand it enough to read it, but barely. The moon, how the frick do you say that word? I can't remember! Why, cements? In cements. Cements? I'm just gonna say cements. The moon cements its place and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto this newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Also, how the frick could I read that but not whatever this word is supposed to be? I don't know. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't think it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery. Why did I say it wrong? Frick! And conveying emotions through them. Yeah, I can take it at face value. I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Ow, frick. Ah, okay. Feel like my back's been hurting all day. Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Ender? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and something makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Wow, wise words. Wise words, Sayre. Aristotle. Socrates. Man. Shakespeare, that's the... Why did I think those two before Shakespeare? I don't know. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. And... frickin' Natsuki, I guess. Well, it's not terrible. Yeah, I'm doing it. That's the voice I'm doing for her. But it's pretty disappointing after the last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would probably be completely pissed. I guess I wanted to try something a little bit different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your writing style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Hey, you think so? I need more frickin' water for this. Oh, there you go. Hey, you think so? Yeah. I guess if you've been with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? What's wrong with me? What is your beef? What? I swear the other last video we were getting along. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. Bro, this freaking voice is gonna destroy my vocal cords. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. You could say we take... I read that one perfectly and I still had to frickin' reread it for some reason. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. Okay, say what you want about Natsuki. I like her poems specifically because I can read her frickin' handwriting. Like, her and Sayori have readable handwriting, I feel like. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song. My favorite love song. Why do I keep skipping words? Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. That's a crazy reason to not be friends with someone. Spiders are pretty frickin' chill. Compared to all the other creatures, spiders are like the chillest ones. Because they kind of just live in your house rent-free and deal with unwanted insects. So, better than ants. Better than ants and wasps. That's all I'm gonna say. I've been real frickin' adamant about how much I hate both of those. One time I hurt my leg. Why'd I do Natsuki's voice? One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm not gonna tell it. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, so I think Natsuki hates spiders. That's a theory. But I have a hunch that she hates spiders. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I suppose you didn't think that that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated things with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I'm sensing a theme. Her and Yuri both like had the same kind of theme to their poems. They're more alike than they let on. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Gary wrote about something similar today. I'm glad he mentioned that. I thought the game was gonna gloss over it. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah? She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Bro. Anyways. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, maybe I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poems. Who the frick was that? Oh. I legitimately got frickin', because I heard a noise coming from outside of my room, and I legitimately got, startled because, I got scared because, no one's supposed to be here. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. Hold on. I need to do something. Alright. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so I look forward to it. Okay, everyone. Well, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is it about the festival? Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves in front of any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. It doesn't really do well with last minute. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Let me frickin' save my game. Yeah. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need to do much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Okay. That seems like a perfect place to end it to me. Let me freaking save my game again. I guess if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time, where hopefully, we'll like do well at the festival. Stay cool. Peace. I thought, more was gonna happen in this one. Legitimately.
Welcome to our meeting. Are you into reading? No need for being coy. We'll improve your uptake. Have a freaking cupcake. And must you bring a boy? Time to write some poems. Don't be scared to show them. The festival stays away. You could help with baking or with banner making. And I'll walk home alone today. Maybe we're friends. Maybe we're more. How can he love a simple girl next door?